guys, welcome to today's video. If you are new to the channel, my name is McKenna. Feel free to subscribe or whatever. But today I will be flying to Tampa and then flying out tomorrow. I'll be spending most of my time at Clearwater Beach, and this is my first kind of it's my first solo trip with my all-you-can-fly pass that I got for Christmas, which I'm very grateful that I got. So yeah, I chose to go to Clearwater because I've always wanted to go to Clearwater Marine Aquarium. I was so inspired by the story of Winter the Dolphin, R.I.P. But now I've like dreamt of going there for over 10 years, so I'm finally doing it. I'm finally going, and I'm traveling solo, so I figured some people might want to see that, especially as a woman traveling solo. Maybe that's more interesting. I don't know. I've never really traveled solo. I have flown solo and like flown for like over like 30 hours straight solo. So I do have some experience traveling solo, and it's just basically 24 hours, as you can tell from the title, 24 hours in Tampa, Clearwater area. But yeah, my flight tonight leaves at 5:07. But I'm probably gonna leave a little before 1 so I can take the train to the airport. Last time when I went through TSA a few weeks ago, it took over 2 hours. So I'm giving myself a little over 2 hours. It shouldn't be as busy as it was first thing in the morning, but you never know. And then I have my TSA pre-check appointment at 3:40 because I was gifted TSA pre-check for my birthday this year. So I will get all that in-person stuff hopefully done. But yeah, this morning I kind of confirmed a lot of details of my trip. Checked the check-in, check-out times for my resort, which I'm staying, of course, at the Winter the Dolphin Beach Club. It's definitely more money than I would normally spend on the hotel, especially since I'll be by myself. But I had to, I had to. And then I was actually reading a lot of very recent reviews on the car rental company that I'll be renting a car from, and all of them were like half star, 1 star, at most 2.5 stars. And a lot of them were like, we had to pay $30 for their insurance fee even though we have insurance. So I'm prepared to pay that. And I even checked what my final price would be when I tried checking on my phone, and I saw that. But I saw a lot of people say they canceled, the company canceled on them and they never got their money back. So I have not paid that extra. I've only paid the initial prepay and save some money, which was $17.19. And then with the insurance, it was like $49.50. That plus the gas to refill at the end, which I anticipate being around like $10. And then the parking fee for my hotel is still less than it would cost me to Uber or Lyft everywhere. So I'm fine with it. And a lot of people were saying they called and no one ever answered. So I called the place this morning. After 1 ring, they picked up, and I was just like, okay, how do I get to your place from the airport? Because their rental company is not at the airport's car rental center. And they said, and they're still way cheaper than other places. And they said, okay, so your flight gets in at 6:42, your rental's for 7, just call us when you land and we'll send a shuttle over. So hopefully it all works out. I'm glad that they picked up. I'm glad they're anticipating me calling for a shuttle at that time. So yeah, I hope everything goes smoothly, but I'm just about done packing, and I'll check in with you guys shortly. Alright, it's time to head out. I fit everything in this. It's technically a personal item. I'm flying Frontier, and only the personal item is free, and this is basically the size limit for it. But yeah, time to head to the train station. sculpture of Winter the Dolphin. Okay, so quick recap. Flight was delayed an hour and a half. Was still able to pick up my car rental because I had a 2-hour grace period. That went fine. Went and picked up the sushi burrito that you saw from Zuku Sushi in like the Armature Works along Tampa Riverwalk, which not the best footage of that, but whatever. But yeah, now I am checked into my hotel and I am very excited for the week to come. But tonight I'm just gonna shower, like just rinse off real quick, eat my sushi burrito while watching Gilmore Girls, and then go to sleep. Yeah, that sounds great right now. And then I think this is Winter and maybe Hope. Not sure. We got a sea turtle too. Seahorse. I'll show you guys this better tomorrow, but every room has a balcony and I just have like the cheapest room, city view. Which is, you can see the city over there, but I will be able to see the beach from here, which is cool. That's the neighboring hotel's pool, but we do have one too. And this is the parking garage as well that we share with the Hilton. While this resort obviously isn't perfect, because who is, it does do its best to be eco-friendly. So like everyone gets these aluminum cans of water. I've also seen boxed water from here. Excuse the fan that automatically turns on when you turn on the bathroom lights. But look at that, we got the lighting around the mirror. Not that I'm gonna be doing any makeup, but okay, I'm here for it. Let's see, cleansing bar, body milk, so like lotion. Here's a little beach pick. Pretty little thing of the shower. I like that shower head. And yeah, a little trash can in here as well. They also have these in the shower, so that's nice. And a full-length mirror. And let's see, closet, safe and everything. Microwave, more drawers, TV, mini fridge. I'm opening from the wrong way. Oh, I'm gonna put the water in here and some of the snacks that I brought from home. In addition to a trash can out here, there's also a recycling bin, which is nice. And then this desk underneath the main table, you can pull it out. And what I got from Zuku Sushi was this burrito, sushi burrito, the Buddha, which is obviously vegan since I got it, and then I just got it without corn. Okay, good night for real. Good morning, everybody. I've got a hat on today, even though I never have a hat on, because I got some eczema thing going on up here, so better safe than sorry. I woke up around 6:40. I slept through my alarm. But hey, I still got up at 6:40 by myself. That's pretty good considering I'm gonna have to wake up at 5:30 in like 2 days. Anyway, I'm gonna get my bike ride in. There's like a 30% chance of rain at 10, but I've already like washed my face, brushed my teeth, put on all my sunscreen, even though it's hardly sunny out now. And I thought that I would show you guys the view from my room. So pretty. And I figured I'd show you in case it is raining when I get back from my bike ride. This is cool. I've heard about people having this at Universal and they really love having that. So that's awesome. So I will not be renting the bikes because there kept on being like some kind of error. Kept on saying they were like in maintenance or the app was in maintenance. I don't know, but I can't rent a bike. So I guess I'll walk to breakfast. Seeing dolphins like this around town, I love it when towns do that, and I love that it's a dolphin here. Even the water fountains are cute. Oh, I know what this is. Ooh, very cooling. Nice. Look at how cute this Ron John dolphin is with his sunnies. My mom would like that this one's part mermaid. For breakfast, I got a toasted sesame bagel from Dunkin' with you. of a pelican, an apple that I brought from home, and then this is like peanut butter protein powder, cinnamon, and ground flaxseed that I mixed in the hotel room this morning. That was also brought from home. And I am sitting on Pier 60 right now, and look at that, it's like empty. It's so nice. And there's one of those dolphins. So yeah, lovely morning view. Bye, buddy. You went fishing while I was eating. It was really cute to watch. Despite not being able to go for that bike ride in the end, I think I still had a really relaxing morning. I know I still had a really relaxing morning. And maybe it was just, I don't know, God's way telling me, hey, you don't bike for 3 hours, on and off for 3 hours with your strained hamstring, and maybe it would have started raining, and now I get to enjoy the private beach at the hotel and the quiet pier and get some reading time in and just have a chill morning. So everything happens for a reason, and don't let things like that ruin your vacation. I picked up a beach towel and an aquarium ticket, discounted aquarium ticket from the front desk. So I'm just gonna go take this stuff down to the beach right now and get some reading in. Just look at how cute the elevator is. Ugh. And they also gave us these wristbands so that employees out at the pool and beach know we're allowed to be there. Look, this is at the hotel. So cute. It does cost to rent a chair, but I knew that coming in, so I'm just gonna put out the towel. That's why I got it. I just start packing, but before I go, I'm gonna have some of these chickpea like protein bites I made at home while enjoying my view one last time. Alright, I am packed up, but I wanted to show you guys this again. I saw that it's like metal, and you can totally see Winter's prosthetic tail, which is so cool. I also wanted to point out that I'm not sponsored by them, I'm just really excited about this trip. But this hotel is Clearwater's first eco-friendly hotel, which I briefly mentioned yesterday, and it's the first turtle-safe hotel on the beach too. So they basically have tinted windows and different, more like red, orange kind of toned lights outside, which does make sure like when sea turtles hatch, they don't confuse the light from the hotel as moonlight and come towards like this way towards civilization where there are roads and cars and stuff, and they head out following the moonlight out into the ocean. So I just thought that was a really nice touch. And there also is a $9.95 resort fee. I'm not sure if it's per night or just for your whole stay, and that goes toward marine life rescue, rehabilitation, and release, which I absolutely love, of course. Those guys. Alright, so I am parked in like a little strip mall that's pretty much right across from Clearwater Marine Aquarium, so that I don't have to pay for parking. But yeah, it says it's like a 3-minute walk, so I figure I can walk. Why pay $12 when I can walk? But yay, it's time to go to the aquarium, the whole reason for this trip. I'm so excited. And I'm wearing my manatee shirt. They'll rescue manatees, but they don't have room there to rehabilitate them, but good thing like a bunch of other places do, including the fairly nearby Zoo Tampa and stuff. But yeah, excited. Okay, yeah, my rental car, the aquarium parking deck. $12 to park there when I could park here for free. I do want to say though, if you have the means to park there, like park in the deck, because the money will just go towards conservation and the aquarium staff and everything. I'm just a girl on a budget, so just wanted to put that out there. Okay, way down there, they're doing a training session. You can kind of see him. Where's my finger? Right here. He's moving. And then there's another dolphin training over here. And it's right there. Look, there's another prosthetic tail hanging up over there. And apparently there will be a whole display of that later, which I'm very excited for. I love how they just have space for you to sit and enjoy the lovely view. It's just awesome. I love this.
Here for. That's just keeping animals healthy and being stimulated. Dolphins are very intuitive, so that's super fun.
There's a tortoise. It's an Indian star tortoise. And you guys, if you know I love me some tortoises. We have pools bringing me back, and you can tell this is an adult male, I believe. I want to say green sea turtle, but you can tell it's male because he has a really long tail. Oh yeah, that's a greenie. Manatee biology, manatee threats, manatee tracking, and other manatee stuff. And manatee shirt. Oh my gosh, that is way too high of a number. That is so cool that they expand outside of the US as well. I absolutely love that. So one of these guys is named Ricky, and he's one of the pelicans that played Rufus in the movie. But from what I have heard, Rufus was real. Maybe not quite acting like he did in the movie, but oh my gosh, hi. But Ricky's nickname is Rufus, so maybe he played himself. You little hands. So sad, but it's true. Make sure you're cleaning up after your dogs when you go on walks, checking what kind of fertilizer you use, turning down pesticides for your lawn, stuff like that can really make a difference. Even if you don't live near the water, the groundwater ends up in the water. I love how the lines down here kind of look like the sun when it reflects like on the sea floor. Love that. I did not realize, well, I mean, the movie makes it seem like she was rescued right around here, but she was found by fishermen like in the movie, but all the way over here on the other side of the state. Dang. Hey. I wonder if that's who Harry Connick Jr. was supposed to be. They're coming back terrapin with a little chomp to him. What a cutie. Can't even back up enough. That's insane. I cannot like get over this or grasp this at all. Like, what the heck? It's so big. Look at this little guy. So adorable. I love the vaquita. Also, such a sad story. Hopefully they can rebound, but this is one where I have to be realistic and less optimistic, unfortunately. I absolutely love this place. I highly recommend coming to Clearwater Marine Aquarium if you're ever in Tampa, St. Petersburg, obviously Clearwater. But it's such a beautiful aquarium and just such a calm, chill time. I've spent about 2.5 hours here, and I did a lot, and I made sure I made time to see everything. So it's definitely not a full day thing. Definitely set aside 2 to 3 hours for it, I would say, and make sure you go see at least one talk. My favorite talk was obviously the tail talk with Winter's prosthetics, but yeah, such a great time. I absolutely loved it. Winter's story is so much different than the movie. A lot of it's similar, but come here, learn the real story. The differences will be too much for me to talk about on camera.
Thank you, guys.
Literally brought 2 quarters and a penny, solely hoping that they would have one of these machines. So, I mean, I love their nurse shark for sure. I mean, I gotta get Winter, right? Yeah. So cute. I also picked up this keychain. It was $10 before my hotel's discount, which brought it down to like $8 and some change for cents. I mean for tax, But yeah, I love it, and I can use keychains are a great thing to buy as an ornament, and a lot cheaper than actually buying an ornament. Sometimes this place has non-dairy flavors, but I just went with Dole Whip this time. I'm so happy that they have it. This bowl is freaking hefty. This is gonna be my dinner. I'm just gonna take it through like airport security and stuff. And I did try a piece of the vegan steak, and it tastes good. I don't remember what steak tastes like. I wasn't one for it when I was a kid, since I went vegetarian when I was 10. But she's gonna serve as a hefty fill-in dinner, I can say that. And then this agua de piña or whatever, pineapple water is so packed with flavor. I thought it would be like maybe half this amount of flavor, which I was still like would probably be happy with, but now it makes me kind of want the monthly flavor mango. But I'm happy with the pineapple, so I'll just stick with the pineapple. Ugh. Dang, especially after that Dole Whip, like this hits with more flavor than Dole Whip. It's so freaking good. I wonder if it's just pineapple juice. I don't know, but I'm happy with this purchase for sure. And what's the next food I'm gonna get if I can find parking? Why, smoothie bowl, of course. The pineapple was actually, the Dole Whip was supposed to happen last night, but since I got in late and I couldn't find a parking place over by the smoothie bowl place I wanted to try, I just was like, well, it's a sign I should go to the ice cream parlor. So I did, and I'm happy with the Dole Whip, very happy. And it was right across from the taco bus place, which was also, everywhere I ate was already planned to eat at some point. Yes, I am just straight up laying in the sand, and that's okay. It's actually quite comfy. I might have to smooth that out a little. Just gonna relax for the next hour to 2 hours, and then it's time to drop off my car rental. Okay, so I found this official start of the Clearwater Dolphin Trail. Cute. Alright, I got the tropical papaya bowl, and then they said their granola has honey in it, so I just got it without granola. But there's a papaya base, and then pineapple, mango, kiwi, and shredded coconut.
The train is arriving. This train is...
Hey guys, I just wanted to close things out regarding my trip. So I mean, I ate most of the taco bus at the airport yesterday. That was so good. Like, probably the best food of the trip. Of course, I loved Zuku sushi too, because I've heard of sushi burritos, but I haven't ever found a place that had them. So that was like a really cool, unique experience for someone who loves sushi. Well, veggie sushi in my case. But yeah, taco bus was so freaking good. I just had my leftovers for dinner today. This is Wednesday, by the way, and my trip was Monday and Tuesday. My flight at the airport was delayed by an hour and a half, just like the flight on the way down. Both delays were for weather, so whatever. And so I landed around 10:30 p.m. last night, and by that time MARTA was long closed, so I couldn't take the train home. So I did get a lift, and with tip, my lift was only like $35, which I've heard a comparable like length trip on a weeknight being like $80. Of course, that was Uber, and I know Lyft recently laid off a bunch of people as a way to make their service a lot cheaper. So I don't know. And then my first Lyft driver canceled. The second one was stuck like 2 minutes away for forever, but I was like, yeah, it's fine. I ended up getting home a little before midnight. and just showered and chilled and whatever, ate some oatmeal. But yeah, it was a weird day of eating yesterday, for me too. I just was not nearly as hungry as I usually am, so it was like really weird for me. Like, I was like, I have to eat something, so I was eating when I, like, for that smoothie bowl, I wasn't hungry, even though I hadn't eaten in like 2 hours, but I wasn't hungry. I just was like, I need food. And it was also, I mean, by the end of the day, I ended up getting my protein up some, but it wasn't as high of a protein day as I usually have either. But that's just, I mean, it's vacation, whatever. I'll just let it slide. The hotel, the the Dolphin Beach Club, love that I stayed there. I would if you're a big winter person, just stay there once. Even if it's just one night of your trip or something. I feel like that hotel and many other hotels in touristy areas like Clearwater will charge for this and charge for that. So thankfully, I mean, I didn't really take on any extra charges because the beach towel wasn't extra or anything. But I think it was a fun experience. But if I stayed at Clearwater Beach again, I would probably look into Clearwater Marine Aquarium's other partner hotels. They obviously wouldn't be themed to all that, like Winter the Dolphin and stuff. But I would still get the discount for the aquarium, which is nice. And probably merchandise too. The car rental, I did priceless car rental. Since they didn't take my insurance, I had to add on their like $30 a day insurance. And that brought the total for my day-long rental to like a little under $50, which is pretty good for a car rental. So even though their rental center wasn't at the airport, they had shuttles going to and from the airport. I made sure beforehand I accounted for that time. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I called the car rental place the morning of my flight down there. You just gotta roll with it, leave yourself plenty of time for stuff. I probably wouldn't use them again though, because I saw a lot of reviews, especially after I booked mine, saying it was canceled at the their reservation was canceled on them at the last minute and stuff like that, and like they couldn't get a refund or I don't know, stuff like that. So I'd probably just go for some place that had their car rentals at the airport next time. But thankfully the experience with that company turned out fine for me, and I'm getting back all of my security deposit and stuff, so it's all good. But yeah, overall, I think the trip was a great learning experience for me and a great way for me to step out of my comfort zone, because I'm very introverted, so I like taking trips. I mean, this was my first like full-on trip by myself where I had to book the hotel, book the flight, book the car rental, figure out what I'm gonna do, budget, where I'm gonna eat, stuff like that. So I had to be the one who like would talk to the front desk, call the car rental place. I had to be the one to do all that. And while that wasn't the most comfortable thing for me at the beginning of the trip, by the end it was actually a lot easier. And I feel like it's going to get easier every time. So this time I did want to stay like 45 minutes away from the airport. But for a lot of other trips, I feel like I would stay closer to the airport, and especially stay at a place that maybe has a shuttle to and from the airport, or some shuttles to other things, so that I wouldn't have to rent a car. Yeah, I was like driving that thing so slow at first, and like I just treated my rental car like a baby, because I was like, I want my $200 security deposit back, like, please. But yeah, definitely a great experience going outside my comfort zone, and hopefully you guys will follow along for my future solo trips, and trips with other people too, and just, yeah, learning what it's like to be the one to fully schedule a vacation that's not at Disney, because because that stuff's so easy for me now. But yeah, learning. Hopefully you learn with me and learn from my mistakes. I hope to see you guys next time. Some other trip ideas are like San Antonio, Baltimore, Salt Lake City, Denver. I'll probably go to Philadelphia at some point with my dad, and at least my dad, maybe more family members. And definitely, I'll go to Orlando more too, but I usually stay with my older sister and her fiance when I'm in Orlando, or if I'm with my boyfriend, we just stay somewhere. On or off Disney property, doesn't really matter to us. And then, the big one, my mom and I are definitely going to Cancun at some point. So yeah, then we can test out how their international flights are. Hopefully you guys found this like entertaining and also informative. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, critiques down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.